Good morning, grade 12 Newton. Okay, how was your day? Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, before we start our class, let us all pray. Okay, please stand up. And Carlo, would you please lead a prayer? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, now I want you to all sit properly and check if there's any trash underneath your chairs. Okay. Oh, Patrick, sit properly. Benjamin, okay, sit properly. Alright, now before we start the class, let me remind you of our class rules. Let us read the class rules all together. Okay, in 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, number 1, listen to the teacher. Number 2, do your best. Number 3, ask questions. Okay, if there's anything on your mind that's bothering you, please be comfortable to ask questions. And of course, smile. Okay, let me see your gorgeous smiles. Oh, Junrei, wow, that is indeed a gorgeous smile. Okay, great. Now remember this class, learning starts with you. So, you need to do your best in this class, okay? Alright, very well. Now, okay, before we start our class, I want you to go to your respective research group, okay? Alright, so the group 1 will stay here, group 2, group 3, group 4, and at the back is group 5. Okay, now leaders, get 1/4 sheet of paper, write the names of the members of your group, okay, and the name of your group, because you will put the points that you will get in this class on that 1/4 sheet of paper. Alright, now I have a story to tell you. And this story is about a rich old man who has 5 sons. So there are 5 groups. So group number 1 will be the first son. The group number 2 will be the second son, and so on and so forth. Now, here is what the story, okay? There was a rich old man, and one day, the old man became very sick. And he was worried of his sons. So he called his wife and asked his wife to prepare a box for him and put 5 objects. Now, this box contains the wealth of the man. Okay? If the smartest son picked the right object, he will then take all the wealth. So if your group chose the correct item or object in this box, your group will get 5 points. So do you want to see what's inside the box? Alright, great. Okay, so here are the things that are inside the box. Okay, are you ready? Okay, you might be surprised. Okay, so the first item on the box is a flower. Okay. The second item is a piece of paper. Okay. The third item is a handkerchief. Okay. The fourth item is a seashell. Okay. And the last item we have is an old coin. Okay. Now, the first group who is going to choose the item is the one with the highest score from our previous class. And that is group number 5. Okay, group 5, choose your object. Okay, group number 3, followed by group 1, group 2, and group number 4. Okay, now you already picked the item. Okay, do you want to know who will get all the wealth of the old man? Okay, very good. Let me reveal to you. So the winner and the one who actually will receive 5 points and all the wealth of the old man is group number 4, the seashell. Why? This seashell has the combination to the vault of the old man. So this seashell will be the one who will help the son gain all the wealth of the old man. Now, okay class, how do you find the activity? Was it easy for for you to make such decisions? Okay. Mark? Oh yes, it is really difficult. Okay, now Micah. Okay, yes. So what do you think do we need in order to make such decisions? Alright, yes, we need to know the background. We need to know more information, that is right. Okay, so that's what we need in order to make such decisions. Okay, and you as young researchers, you need to know the background. You need to study in depth to have an idea of your research. Okay, now, since you already have written, okay, your title, okay, let's have a recall of the lesson. So what was our lesson last time? Okay, Kyla Del Mundo? Yes, thank you, Kyla. It is the characteristics of good research title. Now, what are the characteristics of good research title? Can anyone give me an example? Okay, Kyla May. Yes, very good, Kyla May. Another answer? Okay. Oh, Kyla Hernandez. Wow. All the Kyla in this class are very active today. Okay, congratulations. For that, I will give you all 1 point each. Okay, thank you, class. Now, okay, so you already have written your research title. So what do you think is the next thing that you need to do? Okay, Sarjan? Yes, right? Right what? Okay, Hannah. Okay, you're going to write the first part of your research, which is the chapter 1. But before you can write the chapter 1, we should first learn and know the parts of the chapter 1. Okay, now I have here an activity for you. I have here 5 envelopes which contains jumbled words. Okay, you're going to arrange this for you to know what are the parts of the part 1 of the research paper. So, okay, here you go for 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, now, the first one to finish this will also get 5 points. The second to finish will get 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, and so on. Okay, so please answer. Okay, all right, so, wow, you already finished the puzzle. Okay, now let us look at the part of the chapter 1. So the first part we have, okay, is the introduction. Okay, very good. Nice job, class. Okay, the second part we have is, okay, the background of the study. We also have the statement of the problem. Great job. Okay, and then we have, okay, significance of the study. And then we have theoretical framework. Okay, nice job to that one, okay? Alright, with this one, we have conceptual framework, okay? And then we also have, okay, we have hypothesis. Okay, and then we have scope and delimitation. And then, okay, class, are you still with me? Are you listening? Okay, thank you. Alright, we have the definition of terms, and of course, the last part should be the summary. Okay, now that we already know the parts of the chapter 1, okay, let's define its meaning. Okay, so I have here the meaning from your module. Okay, so the parts of the chapter 1. So the first part is the, yes, very good class, introduction. But okay, don't answer in chorus, okay? Raise your hand if you want to speak up. Okay, alright, now, okay, introduction. So what is introduction? Introduction discusses 4 ideas. First is the topic of your research paper, the reasons why you're doing the research, the importance, and the purpose of your research paper. Okay, yes, it is the overview of your research. Okay, any other idea about an introduction? Okay, let me see. Brianne. Okay, Brianne. Okay, nice job, Brianne. Okay, 1 point for Brianne. Okay, LJ. Okay, quiet. Okay, also for LJ, 1 point. Okay, now the next part we have is the background of the study. Now, okay, background. When we say background, okay, it is the brief statement of the origin of the problem. The history of the problem. Where did the problem started? Okay, so it is the origin. Yes, the origin of your research problem. Okay, now Angela, can you please try to explain this one? Okay, thank you, Angela. Yes, that is right. Okay, that is an excellent answer. Let's give a hand for Angela. That's a perfect answer. Great job, Angela. Okay, now, okay, let's do the next part, which is the statement of the problem. Okay, so when we state the statement of the problem, what is it? Okay, alright, it is the general statement. Okay, so when we say statement of the problem, it is the general statement of the whole problem followed by specific questions or sub-problems. Okay, and also, alright, okay, can you still follow, class? Okay, so what is again statement of the problem if you're listening? Jenny Cole? Okay, thank you, very good, Jenny Cole. Okay, now the next one we have is the significance of the study. So when we say significance, okay, what do we mean by that? Okay, Micah? Yes, it is. Okay, yes. So when we talk about significance of the study, we talk about, okay, who will benefit from the research that you're doing. Okay, why is it important? Who is it for? So that is what significance of the study is. Now, after we have the significance of the study, we will now go to discuss theoretical framework. Everyone, please read theoretical framework. Okay. Alright, now Benjamin, okay, can you please explain what is theoretical framework? Okay, very good, Benjamin, yes. Okay. Alright, thank you, Benjamin. Now, okay, we move on to conceptual framework. Okay, so we have theoretical framework. Let us see what is the difference between conceptual framework and theoretical framework. Okay. Maru, any guess? Okay. Yes, Maru. Okay, 1 point for Maru. Thank you, Maru. Okay, so conceptual framework, it becomes the central frame or the focus and the main thrust of the study, and it serves as the guide to your investigation, your research. Okay, great job, Maru. Okay, now we move on to hypothesis. Okay, I know you heard hypothesis many times already. So can anyone please tell me what is a hypothesis? Okay, Sarjan, again. Okay. Alright. Yes, thank you. An educated guess. Yes, it is quite. Okay, good answer. Okay, now let me hear from Trisha. Okay, great answer, Trisha. Now let us define what is hypothesis in our module. So hypothesis is the tentative answer to a research question derived from the observation before the research is conducted. So it's predetermined. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to scope and delimitation. So when you hear the word scope, what comes into your mind? Okay, Kyla again, Kyla Del Mundo. Okay, yes, Kyla is right. Okay, all right, Carlo. Carlo is raising his hand. Okay, Carlo, what's your idea? Okay, great job, Carlo. Okay, so when we say scope, the scope of the study explained to the extent which your research area will explore. So it's the boundaries, okay? Then we have, after the scope, is the delimitations. Okay, from the word limit, okay, so the limitations, okay, can I hear again, Mark? Can you please read the limitations? Okay, very good. Oh, you would also like to explain. All right, great. Okay, yes, wow, very active for today. Okay, so the limitations are the characteristics that limit the scope and describe the boundaries of the study. Okay, very good. Okay, now we're almost done. Okay, we have the definition of terms. Okay, so you know what's the definition, right? Yes, okay, very good. Again, do not answer in chorus. Okay, I want to hear. Okay, Kyla May. Yes, when we say definition of terms, yes, it's the meaning. Very good. You define difficult terminologies. So do we define all the words that we found in the research? The answer is no. Okay, we only define terms and phrases which have special or unique meanings in the study. Yes, in your research. So those are only the terms that you need to define, and always remember that. We don't define everything. Okay, any questions? Okay, oh, so then you have a question. What is that? Oh, alright. Yes. Like what I told you, you will only define the things that are relevant to your study. Alright, okay, good. Okay, so do you get it? Okay, class, any other questions? Alright, okay, now let's move on to the last one, which is, okay, the summary. So when we say summary, what is that? Okay, LJ. Yes, very good. It is the concluding part. Okay, so you know what the summary is. Now, a summary, okay, summarizes the content of the chapter 1. And this part should be 150 to 200 words only. So it should not be very long. Okay, always remember that. 150 to 200 words for a summary is all you need. Okay, thank you. Now, we're done. Okay, so we will have a quiz. So listen carefully to my instruction. I will only read the questions twice, okay? So here is the instruction. Write introduction if the statement is true, and write summary if the statement is false. So for the first question, okay. All terms must be defined in definition of terms. Okay, again. All terms must be defined in definition of terms. Okay. Alright, are you done? Okay, let's move on to the next question. The scope of the study explains the extent to which a research area will be explored. Again, the scope of a study explains the extent to which the research area will be explored. Okay, number 3. The introduction is a general statement of the whole problem followed by specific questions. Again, one more time. The introduction is the general statement of the whole problem followed by a specific question. Okay, number 4. Okay, true or false, okay? The summary must consist of 150 to 200 words. Okay, one more time. The summary must consist of 150 to 200 words. And the last question, number 5. Hypotheses are the characteristic that limits the scope and describe the boundary of the study. Again, number 5, hypotheses are the characteristics that limit the scope and describe the boundaries of the study. Okay, now are you done? Okay, please exchange paper to your seatmate and let us check, okay, your quiz. Alright. So for number 1, who would like to answer? What is the answer for number 1? Summary or introduction? Okay, Sir John. Okay. Number 1, summary. Okay, very good. Benj. Number 2, introduction. Yes. Okay, Hannah. Yes. Number 3, summary. Okay. Number 4, Patrick. Oh, Patrick. Okay. Number 4, introduction. And number 5 is summary. Now, okay, please pass your paper forward. Okay, now I have your quizzes with me and it seems that you get good scores from your quiz. Now class, we're already done for today's topic. Now, here is your assignment. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to look for sample of chapter 1 of a research paper available in your place, and then you're going to examine the part. Now, after you examine the part, you're going to, okay, write in a separate sheet of paper your evaluation of its specific part. Okay, again, I will be posting this. Please copy this in your notebook. Okay, so are you done copying? Okay. Alright, now I think that's it for today. Alright, you did a great job, grade 12 Newton. Let's all clap our hands for a good day. Okay, see you